Hello everyone, it's your boy B3 back with another kicking Toku movie review. Yes, girl. Today's review is over Kamen Rider J, and I actually think he's one of my new favorite Showa writers. I really liked it. I've seen him before in crossovers and stuff, but I've never seen his solo stuff. I recently watched Kamen Rider World, which was him as well. So I felt like I had to watch Kamen Rider J. So it's produced by Toei, obviously, part of the Kamen Rider series. And it was part of a triple feature. So if you bought the ticket, you got to see this, the Ninja Sentai Kaku Ranger film, and the Blue SWAT film, which sounds like a long time, but this movie was only about 45 minutes. And it did have some footage adapted into Saban's Masked Rider, but I haven't seen Masked Rider, so I can't really talk about that. But, yeah, in Kamen Rider J, there's this big thing called the Fog Mother, which is like this alien ship, but also a monster at the same time. And her eldest children need to make a sacrifice so that her new children can be fed and take over the planet like they did before in dinosaur times. Basically, it's just a big entity that reproduces heavily, and then its children feed on the planet. If you read Monsters Unleashed from Marvel, it's the same kind of monster that was. But then Kamen Rider J gets created by these people who live underground after he's killed by these aliens, and they kind of turn him into a Kamen Rider to fight off the children of the mother and defeat her himself. And it was pretty cool. The suits were extremely well done. There was some excellent puppetry in this movie. The puppets looked incredible. The puppetry itself was pretty normal, but the puppets looked really good. So, some really high quality practical effects in this film. But the story can be a little lacking. It starts really fast and kind of ends really fast because, once again, it's more like a short film. It's only 45 minutes long because it was triple billed. So it kind of just shoots by. It almost feels more like a hyper battle video than a full movie. But it was still extremely enjoyable. But even though Kamen Rider is a kid's franchise, I do want to say that Kamen Rider J might not be entirely kid-friendly. Like, there's blood. Human blood. A guy gets a hole punched in his freaking gut. And stabbed through the arm, and there's monster gore, and it's very violent, and this could easily traumatize a child, especially the scene where all the babies are like trying to eat the little girl. Oh my god, that was freaky, even to me as an adult. So maybe not entirely kid-friendly. I would watch this before showing it to your child, if your child is a big Kamen Rider fan, and if your child can sit still long enough to read the subtitles. I wasn't very good at that as a kid when it came to sub stuff, I'll admit. But, yeah, it's still very, very cool. I definitely really enjoyed it. And Kamen Rider J has this special power where he can, like, grow to Daikaiju Ultraman size, so he can fight the giant ship, which is also a robot, which is also an alien. And that was really cool, and that makes him very unique among Kamen Riders, because I believe he's the only Kamen Rider with that power to date. So that's very, very cool. That's kind of the one thing I've known about Jay all these years, is that he's the one that grows big. That's really the one thing I've known about Jay all these years. But it was very, very cool. It was very, very cool, and I really, really enjoyed it. So if you want to check out Kamen Rider J, definitely try to find it. It might be difficult. But, once again, you can see some of the footage in it in Saban's Masked Rider, which is also very difficult to find because it bombs so hard. I wish they would release a DVD full set, though, of it. I'd buy it. I mean, I'd buy it. Sure. So that's it. Thank you all very much for the support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. We have more Toku reviews coming at you very soon. And I'll see you all next time.